The Alexandria City Council moved forward with removing Candice Cheney from the GAEDA Board. It was a very emotional meeting from the start. The council was forced to take a recess after Councilman Jim Villard told one citizen in attendance to shut up after Villard felt he was disrupting the meeting. The meeting resumed and Villard later apologized. The board ultimately voted 4-2 to remove Ms. Cheney from the GAEDA Board and subsequently voted in Greg Upton. Upton's name may sound familiar because he previously served on the board but was fired from the position for undisclosed reasons.
We greatly appreciate it. And to you, Mr. Rudy, see you later.
We'll have a full story from today's council meeting and tomorrow's newscast.